Hey, beautiful Taurus souls, come grab your coffee and settle in, because what I just pulled for you all is absolutely incredible. And I need to share this energy with you right now. So I was shuffling the cards this morning, and the energy around Taurus was just so intense, like the universe really wanted to get a message through to you all. And when I laid out the cards, honestly, my jaw just dropped because the story they're telling is so clear and so beautiful. Let me start with what I'm seeing here. The first card that practically jumped out of the deck for me is the Three of Cups. And you know what's fascinating about this card appearing for your love situation? This isn't just about romantic celebration. This is about someone recognizing that loving you means embracing your entire world, your friendships, your community, everything that makes you who you are. The Three of Cups is showing me that this person you're thinking about, they're not just falling for you, they're falling for your whole life. They see how you light up when you're with your friends, how you bring people together, how you create these beautiful moments of connection. And here's what's making me emotional about this card. They want to be part of that. They don't want to isolate you or pull you away from what makes you happy. They want to add to it, to enhance it, to celebrate with you. I'm getting this image of someone who sees you laughing with your friends, and instead of feeling jealous or left out, they feel this deep appreciation for who you are as a person. They understand that your capacity to love your friends so deeply is exactly the same energy they want directed toward them. They're not threatened by your other relationships, they're inspired by them. The energy I'm picking up is someone who's been watching you, not in a creepy way, but in this admiring way. They notice how you handle conflicts with grace, how you show up for people, how you create this warm, welcoming energy wherever you go. And they're thinking to themselves, this is the person I want to build something with. This is the person whose energy I want to be around for the long haul. What's really beautiful about the Three of Cups showing up first is that it's telling me this person doesn't just want you for what you can give them romantically. They want you for who you are as a complete person. They're attracted to your wholeness, not looking for you to complete them or fill some void. They see you as this full, rich, complete human being, and they want to complement that, not compete with it. Now, the second card that came through is the King of Swords. And oh my goodness, Taurus, this is where things get really interesting. Because when I see the King of Swords in a love reading, I'm not usually thinking romance first, right? But the message here is so profound. This card is telling me that this person's feelings for you aren't just emotional, they're intelligent. They've thought about this. They've weighed the pros and cons. They've considered what a relationship with you would actually look like in real life, beyond the butterflies and the excitement. And you know what? Every logical analysis they've done points to the same conclusion. You're worth it. You're worth whatever effort, whatever changes, whatever commitment they need to make. The King of Swords represents someone who doesn't make decisions lightly, especially decisions of the heart. This is someone who's probably been burned before by acting on pure emotion without thinking things through. But with you, their head and their heart are aligned. Their logical mind is telling them the same thing their emotional heart is saying, that you're the right person for them. I'm getting this sense that this person has actually made lists, maybe mental lists, maybe actual lists, about what they want in a partner and what they can offer in return. And when they think about you, you check every single box, and probably some boxes they didn't even know they had. They're not just infatuated with the idea of you, they're genuinely convinced that you two would work well together in practical, everyday ways. The King of Swords is also about clear communication, and I feel like this person is preparing to have a very honest, very direct conversation with you. They're not going to play games or drop hints or hope you figure it out. They've reached a point of clarity where they know what they want, and they're ready to express that clearly and honestly. What's making me so excited about this combination of the Three of Cups and King of Swords is that you're dealing with someone who loves both your emotional depth and respects your intelligence. They're not trying to sweep you off your feet with grand gestures that don't mean anything substantial. They want to build something real with you, something that makes sense both emotionally and practically. The third card I pulled is the Five of Pentacles. And I know this might seem concerning at first, but hear me out, because this card is telling such a beautiful story in this context. The Five of Pentacles often represents feeling left out in the cold, struggling, not having what you need. But in your reading, it's representing how this person has felt without you in their life. They've been walking past the warmth and light that you represent, maybe because they didn't think they deserved it, maybe because they were scared, maybe because they thought you were out of their league. The Five of Pentacles is showing me someone who has been experiencing emotional poverty, not because they don't have good things in their life, but because they've been missing the specific warmth and security that only you can provide. This card is telling me that being around you makes them realize what they've been missing. It's like they've been living in black and white, and suddenly you walk into their world and everything is in color. They've experienced what it feels like to have your attention, your care, your energy directed toward them, and now everything else feels insufficient. The Five of Pentacles is also about recognizing that help and love are available if you're willing to ask for it, if you're willing to be vulnerable. This person is starting to understand that they don't have to stay out in the cold, that you've been offering warmth, and they just need to have the courage to step inside. I'm seeing someone who's been self-sabotaging, pushing away good things because they didn't feel worthy, but something has shifted. Maybe it was something you said, maybe it was how you treated them, maybe it was just time and maturity, but they're starting to believe that they deserve good love, and specifically, that they deserve your love. The fourth card is the Page of Cups, and this is where I'm getting really emotional about your situation, because the Page of Cups represents new beginnings in emotional expression, someone learning how to love better, more openly, more authentically. This person is going through a transformation in how they approach love and relationships. The Page of Cups is like someone who's been carrying around all these feelings, but didn't know how to express them properly. But now they're learning, they're growing, they're becoming more emotionally intelligent and more willing to be vulnerable. I'm getting this image of someone practicing what they want to say to you, thinking about how to show you how they feel in ways that would be meaningful to you specifically. The Page of Cups is creative and thoughtful about emotional expression. This isn't someone who's going to just blurt out their feelings without consideration. They're putting thought and care into how to communicate their emotions in a way that honors both of your feelings. What's beautiful about the Page of Cups is that it represents emotional freshness, like someone who's approaching love with a beginner's mind, with curiosity and openness, rather than cynicism or fear. Even if this person has been in relationships before, there's something about their connection with you that feels new and different to them. The Page of Cups is also about intuitive connection, and I feel like this person has been receiving intuitive hits about you and your connection. Maybe they've been dreaming about you. Maybe they get these sudden urges to text you. Maybe they feel your energy even when you're not physically present. They're starting to trust these intuitive feelings instead of dismissing them. The fifth card that came through is the Eight of Wands, and Taurus, this is where the energy just accelerates. The Eight of Wands is about swift action, messages flying through the air, things happening quickly after a period of delays. All of this internal processing, all of this emotional preparation, all of this growing clarity I've been describing, it's about to translate into action. The Eight of Wands tells me that this person has reached their decision point. They've done the thinking, they've done the feeling, they've done the preparing, and now they're ready to move. I'm seeing communication coming your way very soon. This could be a text, a call, an email, a surprise visit, or just a sudden shift in how they interact with you in person. The energy around this is urgent, but not panicked, purposeful, but not aggressive. They've been building up to this moment, and now they're ready to let you know how they feel. The Eight of Wands can also represent travel, and I'm wondering if there's a physical distance component to your situation. Maybe this person lives in a different city. Maybe they travel for work. Maybe there have been practical obstacles keeping you apart. Whatever those barriers have been, this card is saying they're about to overcome them. Distance, timing, circumstances, none of that matters anymore because their commitment to pursuing this connection with you has become stronger than any obstacles. What I love about the Eight of Wands in your reading is that it represents aligned action. This isn't someone acting impulsively or desperately. This is someone whose actions are flowing directly from their authentic feelings and clear intentions. When they reach out to you, when they make their move, it's going to feel right and natural, not forced or uncomfortable. The sixth card, and this is where I'm getting chills, is the Hermit. And I know this might seem contradictory after the swift energy of the Eight of Wands, but let me explain what I'm seeing here. The Hermit represents someone who has been doing deep soul searching, looking within themselves to understand what they really want and need. This person hasn't just woken up one day and decided they like you. They've been on a journey of self-discovery, and that journey has led them to you. The Hermit holds a lantern that lights the way, and I feel like this person sees you as their guiding light. Not in a codependent way, but in the sense that their connection with you has illuminated something important about themselves and about what they want their life to look like. This card is telling me that this person has been through their own dark night of the soul, their own period of questioning and searching, and they've emerged with clarity about what matters most to them. And what matters most to them is building something meaningful with you. The Hermit also represents wisdom gained through experience, and I feel like this person's previous relationships, their previous mistakes, their previous heartbreaks have all been preparing them to love you better. They've learned from their past, they understand their own patterns and triggers, and they're approaching your connection with this hard-earned wisdom. What's particularly powerful about the Hermit in your reading is that it suggests this person's feelings for you aren't based on fantasy or projection. They've done the inner work to understand themselves clearly, so when they say they want to be with you, it's coming from a place of authentic self-knowledge, not just infatuation or loneliness. Now, I'm pulling one more card because the energy is just so strong, and I feel like there's one more piece of this story that needs to come through, and oh my God, the card is the Nine of Pentacles, and I literally got goosebumps when this card appeared. The Nine of Pentacles is about independence, self-sufficiency, someone who has built a beautiful life for themselves and isn't looking for another person to complete them or rescue them. And here's what's amazing about this card showing up in your reading. This person isn't coming to you from a place of neediness or desperation. They're coming to you from a place of wholeness and choice. They've done the work to create a life they're proud of. They've achieved their own goals. They've learned to be happy on their own. And from that place of strength and independence, they're choosing you. They're not settling for you because they're lonely or because they think you're the best they can do. They genuinely believe that their already good life would be even better with you in it. The Nine of Pentacles represents someone who has learned to value quality over quantity, someone who would rather be alone than be with the wrong person. So when they decide they want to be with you, it means something profound. It means they see you as adding genuine value to their life, not just filling a void. This card is also about generosity from a place of abundance, and I feel like this person is ready to bring their best self to a relationship with you. They're not coming to you empty-handed or expecting you to fix their problems. They're coming with resources, with emotional maturity, with the ability to contribute meaningfully to your life. The Nine of Pentacles often shows up for people who have learned to enjoy their own company, who have cultivated their own interests and passions. This person isn't going to lose themselves in your relationship or expect you to be their entire world. They want to share their full, rich life with you while still maintaining their own identity and independence. Okay, Taurus, let me pull this all together for you because the story these cards are telling is just so beautiful and clear. You have someone in your life, or coming into your life, who has done the deep work of understanding themselves and what they want. They've observed you, not just your surface qualities, but who you really are as a person, how you treat your friends, how you handle challenges, the energy you bring to every room you enter. And they are completely convinced that you are worth whatever effort, whatever vulnerability, whatever changes they need to make to build something real with you. This isn't someone who's going to play games or keep you guessing. Their feelings have moved beyond the realm of casual attraction into something much more serious and committed. They see a future with you, a practical, realistic future that makes sense to both their heart and their mind. The delay you might have been experiencing isn't because they don't care or because they're not sure. The delay has been them preparing, getting their own house in order, doing their inner work, and building up the courage to be completely honest with you about how they feel. That delay is about to end. Swift communication and action are coming your way. This person has reached their decision point, and they're ready to let you know exactly where they stand and what they want with you. And here's the most beautiful part. They're not coming to you as someone who needs to be saved or completed. They're coming to you as someone who has built a good life for themselves and genuinely believes that life would be even better with you in it. They want to share their abundance with you, not take from you to fill their emptiness. The signal you've been waiting for, the clear indication of their feelings and intentions, is absolutely coming. And when it does, it's going to feel right and natural and authentic because it's flowing from a place of genuine love and commitment, not just temporary attraction or loneliness. Taurus, your person is ready to do whatever it takes to build something beautiful with you. They've done the thinking, they've done the feeling, they've done the preparing, and now they're ready to do the loving. Trust that signal when it comes, because it's going to be genuine and it's going to be everything you've been hoping for.